What is up, National Western Shooters members and viewers? This is Scott Kisegeo, your Will Field number one, the owner and chairman of the National Western Shooters. And today, I'm going to give you my Impact Wrestling review. It was once again in India, and it was a decent episode. I thought last week's episode was better, but anyway, but they had a great main event. Anyway, let's begin the show, shall we? They open. The commentators are Josh Matthews and Jimmy Bosch. They open with a high package for the X Division title tonight. Sony's the sixth invitational battle royal. Suicide and Matt Sydal stop things off. The trophy is smaller. These two are pretty even. Dewey Richards comes in next. Dewey has control of the other two as soon as he gets in. A jumping lineup from Sydal takes him down. But Matt misses a corner move. Davey is standing tall when KM comes in. He strikes a quick deal with Davey to work over with Suicide and Sydal, but Matt is able to drop both of them. Now it's Suicide and Sydal working together against the heels. Swagger is out. Suicide is eliminated by Davey Richards. Swagger tries chopping Davey to no effect. He tries the same on KM, no effect. Back to Davey until KM face palms him down. But Sydal delivers some knees to KM. Meanwhile, Swagger is back on Davey and takes a kick to the face. Eddie Edwards is out, and next he takes a right to Davey, punches to Davey immediately. Eddie and Davey eliminate each other. They continue to brawl outside as Pat goes to a break. It returns with Rockstar Spud, who goes right for Swagger. He gets kicked up by Sydal. Then Swagger goes after him to help with Matt. Spud gains control and puts his head on Swagger's head, shouting, "I never meant to pull your pants down." Congo Kong enters next. Congo Kong eliminates Matt Sydal. Congo Kong eliminates Rockstar Spud. Moose is out next. Swagger is eliminated by Spud. Rockstar that pulls him down from the apron. Moose is taking the right to KM and Congo. However, he's soon victim to the numbers game. Congo Kong and KM eliminate Moose. Mahimi Shiba is the last man up. They show his father at ringside. The crowd is hot for him. Shell eliminates Congo Kong. Impact goes to break. They announce a Full Metal Mayhem match between Angela Love, Davey Richards, and Eddie Irish and Edwards for Slammiversary. Apparently, the editor of this match is a pitfall submission. Cam does a springboard splash over the top rope and goes for the cover, but Cheryl kicks out. Mojave hits a Death Valley driver, follows up for close eye. Cam bites back and gets a pump handle stab, but Cheryl slides over the top, sky high power by 1-2-3. Mahima Shiba wins by the Sony 6 individual. Good elimination match to start the show up. I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good way to start it. Then they do a bit with JB and Matthews have Mike setting up their show later tonight. They mentioned D'Angelo Williams participating at Slammiversary. Then they show his wrestling training event. No, I don't get why Impact Wrestling always got to rely on football players and on ESPN guys. I mean, that just proves how desperate they are to stay alive. But they could actually use. But hopefully they do something good with him, and hopefully he actually is a good wrestler, and gets pushed very properly. They also continue the Jimmy Boys Just About trading video. They actually go to a Chinese buffet instead of a Kung Fu dojo. I thought that was pretty funny. I mean, Joseph Parker is an amazing character. I think he's funny, and I am a big Jimmy Bosch fan. So I like what they do with Jimmy Bosch and Josh Matthews. They're entertaining together. They play a video of LAX in the clubhouse. Conan says they can't go to India because of their priors. Instead, they go to smaller promotions and jump some other tag teams and take their money. Looks like we're going to see that next week. EC3 segment. Ethan Carter III comes out to his music, performed with a sitar. He's calling himself EC3. Very interesting name. He's accompanied by another man. He gets in the ring, he sits in the inside, gets a prayer in the prayer position. He gets back up and grabs the mic. like the dude from as a translator. EC3 says great grandfather was born in India. So not only are they with him, but he is with them. This is then translated. He says he's richer than everybody here. There's not much culture in this third world hellhole. He's not there to create history, but here to destroy translated. Carter says that all he's found here is anger and despair. Impact of this country deserve each other. He wants them both. They are both covered and refugee, but there is once like one golden god. EC3. He says he's the best guy here. He gives the mic to the translator, who is reluctant to say those things. Carter demands it. EC3 kicks the man down, takes off his belt, and starts whipping the man with it. Storm's music plays, and he walks up with a purpose to the ring. Kick to Carter. James grabs the belt, and Carter wants for cover. Very, very good segment. It was funny. It's funny that Ethan Carter first called himself EC3 Singh. I kind of like that. It fits the India name. Kind of taking shots at Ginger Mahal. Kind of taking shots at Ginger Mahal there, I would say. Then they show ready from earlier today catering, and where Spud and Swaggle eye each other. They argue about the genesis of their fun. Swaggle then gets up on the table and pushes Spud's face into his food. Spud then chases Swaggle out of catering. Josh Matthews comes down to the ring wearing a goat shirt, like the old Rock shirt with the American flag, but with goat instead. So apparently Josh Matthews is taking a shot at Dwayne The Rock Johnson by wearing a goat shirt, where The Rock was wearing the Wababo shirt with the American flag on it. Back to Matthews. He says that he and Scott Steiner go to investigate and abolish JB and Joe Park from Impact, since he kept touch JB until the pay-per-view. He put together a sparring segment. He picked his opponent. He said he picked a man who was on the 2008 Indian team and a Bollywood star. He said the man won the 2012 one-on-one cricket championship. He said the man is Sandeep Deacon, a chubby short dude in the red singlet comes out. JB Googles him and doesn't see any of those accolades. Josh Matthews versus Sandy. Matthews lands an arm drag and drop toe hold early on. Sandy responds with 2 arms and a drop kick. Josh pretends to want to go for a test of strength, but then kicks the guy's leg out. He hits a swanton and then locks the guy in a Steiner recliner. He wins by submission. This was stupid. This was a dumb segment. It was an easy win for Josh Matthews. I mean, don't get me wrong, Josh Matthews is a good heel, but this was absolutely ridiculous. Yes, I'm sorry, but this was just a ridiculous segment, but I mean, and Josh Matthews can't really pull off a good Steiner recliner. But then after the match, out comes Mahabali Shoaib. Matthews begs him off. He goes to power slam Matthews, but Lashley comes out and makes the save. Lashley lays out Sheridan and allows Josh Matthews to have at him. Matthews then locks him in the Steiner recliner. Then out comes Alberto Apacham to chase him off. Oh boy, this is going to lead him to a tag team match with Josh Matthews and this is going to lead into a tag team match with Josh Matthews and probably Scott Steiner versus Alberto Petrano or somebody. Oh no. So it looks like Josh Matthews is actually going to become a wrestler. He was a terrible wrestler. He sucked at Tough Enough. He sucked at commentating, and he sucked at wrestling. Oh boy. Then they announced the main event for next week will be Alberto Petrano and James Storm versus EC3 and Lashley. What they said isn't Josh Matthews wrestling. Back to the trading video for Jeremy Borash and Joseph Park. They show Park playing action figures and watch some tape. That tape is Steiner on the map. It goes into some match clips. The phone starts ringing. They worry it's Steiner. Then it's Trevor Lee versus Braxton Sutter with Ali. Trevor Lee hits Sutter before the bell, and because of that has control most of the time. When Lee starts mouthing at Ali outside the ring, that fires Sutter up. The guys exchange blows in the ring, and Sutter gets the win via a swinging neckbreaker for the win in a pretty short match. Sutter defeated Lee. This is just a decent match. Sienna and Laura Vaness walk out after the match. Sienna wants to know if Ali is so innocent, why she attacked him with a weapon. Last week she challenges Ali to a match. Next week Sienna and LVN versus Ali and Rosemary. Sienna then conscious of Rosemary has a decent bone in the body. Josh slips in the fact that it's Rosemary versus Sienna, title versus title at the pay-per-view as something we already knew. Okay. Then, it's a Moose, Eli, Drake, Chris Adonis segment. Moose comes down to the ring. He starts a promo, but is immediately interrupted by Eli Drake. Drake comes out with Chris Adonis. Drake says that since he's been in Impact, he's been fed crap. Nothing has changed with his new regime. But Moose is in the ring for a title he doesn't deserve. Then he should know he didn't defeat Drake for. He accuses Moose of having Pritchard in his pocket. He said he'll take on both of them at Slammiversary. Adonis and Wade get in the ring and stop beating down Moose. But Moose tosses Eli out the ring and Adonis decides to retreat. Moose says he'll reveal his partner next week. Back to the Jubby Boys and Joseph Park. They answer the phone and Steiner is working out runs down the lawyers like Park. He also says he hates fat asses like Joseph Park as well. Very funny promo from Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner is really good at cutting promos. And then it's Sonjay, that it's the main event, an awesome main event. Sonjay Dutt versus Loki for the X Division Championship. The first segment of the match had Loki in control early. However, when the fight spilled into the crowd, Sonjay took control with a super kick. He then tossed Loki onto the ring apron. However, the champ took control back and with a back drop onto the ring steps right before the break. During the second segment, the champ had control much of the time. However, he went to the top for the Warrior Way. Dutt delivered a kick to the head and a superplex. After some more back and forth, Dutt hits a tornado DDT and splash for the 1-2-3. Dutt defeated Loki to become the X Division Championship. The locker room comes out to soundbite for Sonjay. Really, really good main event. I gotta say congratulations to Sonjay Dutt for becoming the new X Division Champion. I wonder what he'll do with this. And I would give this Impact Wrestling a 6 out of 10. It was just decent at best. Could have been better, but pretty much that's what happens when you have. But apparently it wasn't great at anything, but it wasn't horrible either. Anyway, also more Impact Wrestling news. The commentators for Slammiversary will be Robert Flores and Don West. It's really good to have Don West back on commentary because Don West is an amazing color commentator. He was a great heel commentator as well. He really knew how to play the heel. So I'm looking forward to hearing Robert Flores and Don West on commentary at Slammiversary. I wish they would have brought back Mike today because that would have been more amazing. They brought him back as well because he rightfully deserves the counter match at Slammiversary. But anyway, I give this Impact Wrestling 3 stars and a 6 out of 10. Comment down below in the comment section. Tell me what you thought of Impact Wrestling. Also, tomorrow I will be doing Money in the Bank 2017 pay-per-view predictions. This Sunday will be live reactions. I will be hosting live reactions to WWE Money in the Bank 2017. Yes, hosted by me. And it'll be on via Google Hangout. I'll be tossing people the link as well. But anyway, you stay classy, live long and prosper. Peace out.